When we work with trauma victims around the world, we often use an analogy of a snake. We say that being traumatized is like being bitten by a snake. But there's a fascinating observation that not a single person alive or in times gone by has ever actually died from a snake bite. Because we don't die from the bite, we die from the poison that remains in our system. The way in which we respond next is what's key. And sometimes the betrayal is so great that we just build up on the inside of us a whole stack of poisonous resentment, of unforgiveness towards that person, of hate or of rage or a lust for revenge. But sometimes it's just the way in which we keep repeating this experience in our mind as a memory, or maybe anticipating that it may happen again in the future as a fear or anxiety. As we think about it, there's this little part in our brain called the amygdala that responds in kind. It's like your body is constantly eavesdropping in on the subconscious dialogue, such that if you are thinking negative thoughts or having negative memories or anticipating something that is yet to happen, but anticipating that it will be negative, or dwelling on that person with that sense of rage on the inside, your immune system responds. It says, hey, there is an alert, an alarm is going off. We need to trigger the release of a neural peptide down to a part in our body called the adrenal gland to release the stress hormone cortisol. The technical word is glucocorticoids. It comes from the word glucose, and this hormone goes to the edges of our muscles and literally turns itself into a type of sugar that gives us the energy to respond to the stress that we may be facing. But when it's just a memory of the event, there is actually no threat in our environment. Yet the brain and the body is geared up in response, ready to fight or to run away from this threatening circumstance, even though there is no real threat present.